The Sixers drop one against the Bulls, 109-102, in a frustrating loss. They fall to 16-13. A couple days after the loss against the Nets, thank God I wasn't able to watch that game. I did see the highlights. It seemed like that one was insanely frustrating as well. And this one was frustrating too. The first thing that pops out to me with this loss is that this is the fourth game in which George, Maxey, and Embiid have played together this year. Out of the 29 games that we've had so far this season, and they've lost all four. That stat came up at the end. I'm gonna be a little positive to start this episode. I just think this team needs to get in sync with each other. I think these guys need to get used to each other, play with each other for a good amount before we jump to any conclusions. We are still 16-13. If you told me we were going to start the first 29 games this year with that record, I would have said that sounds great, considering how last season went. And there's been a lot of good things. We're still unhealthy. We're still missing Trenton Watford and Kelly Oubre, and hopefully they return back soon. But again, I am not insanely concerned. There's just a lot of wasted possessions on the Sixers end and a failure to execute late in basketball games. But the energy is there. The want to win is there. It was a frustrating one. So I'm going to have my game notes out from this one. So that first quarter looked great. We went on a 13-2 run to start the game, but the Bulls got right back into it. They started shooting well. We were trailing at the end of the first, 30-28. In that second quarter, they went up 11. It was low scoring and fast paced, but Embiid was having a pretty solid quarter. We took the lead with 2:40 left, even with their terrible three-point shooting. Embiid fell for the second time in this quarter, grabbing at his knee, which is concerning, but at the same time, he seems fine. We were leading this quarter 52-49 at half. In the third, we got hot. Maxey hit a big-time three to go up 8, forcing an early timeout for the Bulls. It was a really good all-around start, but they stormed back with around 5.5 minutes left, and they took a lead late. We did end up leading at the end of the score 85-81. In that fourth quarter, it was a one-point game with 7.5 minutes left. I wrote down too many wasted possessions. The rest were missed a lot of calls on the Sixers all night. It was kind of embarrassing, but still, we should have won this game even with that. We went up 4, forced a timeout, 4.5 minutes left, and that should have been where we put the dagger in them. But no, Kobe White hit a 3 to go up 2 with 1:45 left, and then the Bulls went up 4, and that was it. After this play was it. With 1:15 left, we ran that one play off the inbound where, Maxey starts all the way in the backcourt, and we have, Joel Embiid kind of setting a screen, and Maxey just sprints up, tries to get a quick possession off a layup. That play kind of pisses me off sometimes because it just got packed by Vucevic on the glass, and you can kind of just see it happening sometimes, and he heaved up a couple shots late. I'm not mad at Maxey. This is this annoying game. I just think there are better plays down the stretch that we really just failed to execute on. And he just chucked up a couple later shots. Not much offense for us. But I'm fine with him taking some off-balance threes. Maybe a year ago I would have said that that's not a good shot, but down 3 or down 6 and we need a 3, I'm fine with him, in running motion taking a 3 because he has hit those this year. It's more so just the chucking up shots, running recklessly down the lane that kind of gets annoying at times. But again, I'm not harping on Maxey. He's still shot 5-11 from 3 in this game. Not so good inside the paint, though. 9-24 from the field total. So 4 from 13 outside of 3. 27 points for Maxey. Joel Embiid, 31 points in 32 minutes. He shot 10-19 from the field. He still provides a pretty good presence on that court. It's not Joel Embiid, guys. I promise you, he's not the problem. Edgecombe, 10 points. He missed all 5 of his threes in this one. He'll be fine. Maxey also had 8 assists. I forgot to mention that. Dominic Barlow, 7 points in 27 minutes. He had a couple big possessions. I think he needs to get some more minutes down the stretch. That's someone I'd like to see on the court a little bit more, and obviously he got the start because he's earned it. But he only played 27 minutes in this game. I want to see him a little bit more if I'm being serious. But Paul George, not his best night. He knocked down a couple big shots, but just 15 points off 5-15 from the field. 4-9 from 3, though. 12 rebounds and 5 assists. Could have shot more efficiently, though. And off the bench, our bench is cooling down a little bit, guys, which kind of stinks. Jabari Walker in 10 minutes only had 1 point. He didn't even attempt a shot that was on the free throw line. Justin Edwards just got 4 minutes because he hasn't been doing too much. Drummond just got 8 minutes in this game with the way that we've been playing with this lineup, which, honestly probably deserves a few more minutes, but he was not doing too hot in this one. Bona had 8 minutes as well. Quinn Grimes, 26 minutes, just 2 points, 1 of 4 from the field. Jared McCain, 6 points in 17 minutes, 3 of 9 from the field. It it was a very bad shooting night, 38% from the field and 28% from three. So we're kind of struggling from beyond the arc a little bit lately. We're just going to need to figure some things out. Again, I'm staying positive right now with the Sixers. At 16-13, it's really nothing to get too concerned about. I just think we need to build some chemistry with this team right now, and hopefully, things start to click. So, as I said, Oubre and Watford, they're still out. Hopefully, we get them back soon. Sixers' upcoming schedule, we've got a big one against the Thunder at 3:30 on Sunday on the road. So that's one I definitely want to watch. I'll have that on the computer with the Eagles on the big screen if they start at 4:25. Sixers on the road against the Grizzlies on Tuesday. Then on the road on New Year's Day against the Mavs on Thursday before rounding out their road trip against the Knicks on Saturday. So pretty big road trip for the Sixers. This win would have felt great. 17-12 and 16-13 feel like a big difference, and I would have much preferred 17-12. But they're sitting in that 5 seed right now, just a half game up on that play-in from the Cavaliers. So I want to get this team clicking a little bit, but it feels like we're getting more and more healthy. So hopefully things start to go. But as of now, a couple rough 2 games for the Sixers. We definitely should have beat the Nets, and we should have won this game against the Bulls. But hopefully we come out firing on Sunday against the Thunder with a statement win. It's going to be tough, though. So, all right, guys, go Sixers.